drinks. Okay. All right. Oops. I don't think I'm ready yet. I forgot. I'm ready. Almost ready. Come on. Okay. There you go. Okay. All right, rings. So did the mother god? Yesterday I watched a documentary. I think it was on like 2 episodes or something like that. Jeez. Yeah, that gets kind of gritty. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah, without going into details of just I don't know, just belief systems that definitely got hijacked. Felt Heaven's Gate energy, similar to what would happen to the Heaven's Gate. And I guess drinking all the time obviously kept the control going on. If she stopped drinking, she wouldn't have been so manipulated. So, maybe. Well, it would have improved. She just wasn't too happy with her life either before that. So, she's looking for a change, and she's definitely got it. So, becoming Mother God and slow demise. Yuck. Oh, it's a colonial silver. She took a lot of that and make things worse. So let's see. All right, so Unreal Reality, Matrix, basically just the Unreal Engine. I guess I could have put that as a title, Unreal Engine. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Basically, the reality that we're in. Of course, it's different ways of looking at it, different perspectives. It's a consciousness, but is it a whatever you want to call it? It's whatever you want it to be, basically. Who cares? If you try to define it for everybody, good luck with that. It's a rainbow reality or something like that. This world is definitely a consciousness of, it's basically it's an idea or ideas and, agendas. So however you want to look at it. And lunar, the moon cycle that's currently going in. So let the shadow open up for certain individuals or whoever it might be, or just let what must need to be known, and also it's like shadow work and allowing more the soul to advance, to move forward too. So it's not a bad thing. It's just if you somebody you know or something like that, and you need to know whatever darkness to clear, that might not be fun. Or your own darkness for that matter. Now's a good time. Of course, you always have another time, but moon cycles play a role in that. So I think that should help. Of course, a lot of narcissism energy out there in the world. So more power to you on that. So let's see, Unreal Reality Matrix. I guess I'll do, if I remember, the Unreal Engine. We just tap into that because that's a video game that creates realities. So I changed the name of it. I just feel like calling it that, Unreal Reality. So we'll just kind of go with whatever that is. It's all about perspective, really. Mindset. However you want to call it. It's all about not being on YouTube. Getting back on that's not looking so good. I'm into economic private sessions. Schedule. We have a shop here. Oh I forgot to fix that. I don't know why I have to fix that every time. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to the the reality that we're in, basically. And you also get a conscious connect, like just you say it's from astral if you want, or yeah, we just connect to our reality and whatever that means. Was it 8 billion people here, so it connect to 8 billion different realities. Okay, we're not going to do that. We'll just connect to something like that. Give you a perspective, and go into the lunar moon frequency that's happening here. Shadow moon. Greece, we have the reality matrix. Basically, it's consciousness that creates what you are in currently. It's all energy, but energy forms into matter over time. And that matter is for the physical matter that you're currently going to, molecules, and it just basically all these elements wanted to create what you are in currently. So you can say, yes, it basically is taking a thought and making it real into a physical form. Of course, non-physical is real also, but non-physical realms can be just as real as this actually, but still a non-physical entity. Basically, you can be in a non-physical place and still feel physicality. But then again, you can turn it off. Of course, you can do that here too, depending on your frequency. But as you can see, many of you are contracted into this realm. It's kind of like being on a roller coaster. It is, yeah, of course, some don't want to hear the school of this. They don't, well, who wants to be in school anyway? You're going to get schooled, know if you like it or not. Because that's not going away. And that's some ignorance also, not to wanting to, there's some energy there that has to be healed. There is no, like, the more you want to escape this reality, the stronger you get, as some of you noticed that. Like, the more you want to leave this realm, is like it's impossible. And those that, want to stay here forever feel like, any day now they can leave. So that tells you something there. It has a rotation energy. It's also up to the soul to mature and realize that and just go with the flow instead of fighting it. Of course, you can fight all you want. It can stunt your growth, slow things down, but you must do what you must do. But this reality, it's different ways of how to look how souls found this place. Some, yes, just you can say disappeared here from other realms. Your aliens or in your soul groups, soul families they're all part of this realm. Basically, you'd be surprised how many soul family groups want you to be a part of this. You'd be surprised how many problems you're coming here to solve problems also outside of this reality too. It's just that some are just having difficulties accepting this realm, which is fine. That's what it has a neutral energy about it to accept everything. And yes, there's harshness here. This reality is allowing harshness because it has to be learned somewhere. Not all. Every place is different. Some become too complacent too easy, and this one can be too hard. Of course, you got both levels of it. This world has everything practically. More of the more important lessons of this universe are here. Majority of them. It does have a uniqueness that is harsh, but also it's kind of like it brings these less, what you're experiencing, like it hardening it into the soul itself, kind of like it stamps itself or tattoos what you're learning here. It's like it makes sure that you get what you need out of this place. Now, not everyone gets that. Some do find a way to fight it. Actually fight growth. Which is fine. But everybody has their process. It's, and some feel like their reality is everybody's reality. And that is a lesson too. Not everybody's reality is the same. And it just shows, well, that's the thing. When you're used to getting everything you want in life, you think you can apply that everywhere. And you find this place doesn't work that way. So, yeah, I wonder if there's lessons you might not be denying the lessons that you learned, but that's the harsh ones. Basically, just going with the flow. You might not like the flow you're going through. You might not like the reality that you're on or the wave, but there are times when you can make it work for you. There are harsh times, but also times where it can, like, it shows like maturity within your soul also to like not necessarily, you know, bow down to it or kneel down to your situation, but kind of, you might not like your situation, but you kind of make it work for you, you can say. And you'd be surprised at how that actually helps you. It's like, yeah, I wish things would work out. I wish this would, work was better and personal life was better and so on. But it's like the more that you try to improve it, even if, however you can or in your circumstance or situation, however you want to call it, it can actually it can actually help you. I mean, it doesn't mean your situation will improve instantly, but it's just how you go about it. And it's like I said, it doesn't mean it's like what you're seeing is going to happen instantly. It's just that you're managing your reality. It's like it's like being more organized. Instead of you'd be surprised how many are truly trying to escape this realm. It's like, yeah, it's like escaping a prison. Good luck. It does. There are ways of doing it, but it's not always the best alternative. What I say, this world is a closed gate. Not entirely. Like I say, for those that have everything going for them, leaving is not hard. You're surprised how many are on like a little, like they're just a little bit here, just hanging in there. And they can be very young and just have everything snap into place. But then the world itself says, well, you got what you needed out of this place. Now it's time to make room for someone else to get here. And others of you feel like you're trying to get out of here and can't. And yes, and just all the doors shut. All of a sudden, the frequency gets more and more dense because we're not done with it yet. And that's why some look for an exit point and it doesn't work. And you get shot right back here. An exit point, like with, we'll just use this for example, Robin Williams. Is we can also go into the mother god frequency, but Robin Williams, for example, because there's others that are similar to that. There was an exit point. He didn't have to exit that way, but due to life circumstances and just the incarnation, just kind of like went through a bit of like a midlife crisis energy. And yeah, there's demonic energies that are around and just kind of just lost himself, as you can see. And after his passing, people, Robin Williams would appear to certain people, even the mother, as a person called herself Mother God. And it doesn't mean that was a negative energy. It's just that after you cross over like that, you kind of like you're almost in a hall of mirrors or a realm where you just kind of, you go to certain places, beings like you might have known from past life, kind of like to knock on their door. Maybe they can let you in. They're kind of calling out to you. It's one way of looking at it. As for Mother God frequency, yeah, there is a bit of an archon frequency that is just a mismatch to brainwash. Alcoholism plays a big role in it because alcoholism can cause damage to your chakras where it's difficult to connect to the spirit realms. Where you connect, let's think about you're connecting to a false matrix, false guides. So alcoholism, even subscription drugs can do that too, depending on the drugs. Like if you're like you're just like taking this, like if you're taking a subscription in drugs and just for the sake of or getting high off of it, like if you're getting subscriptions and it's, for, take it like mildly, like you have to take it or something's going to happen. That's different than those are just taking everything. It's like becoming a drug addict, basically. But alcohol is is a gateway drug to delusion. And archon beings just build up a false reality there. And so up to yeah, so Unreal Engine. Well, Unreal meaning it's kind of like a blank slate. You put in what you wish. But also it's like working with the reality that you're in too, instead of just creating something wholly new. I mean, yes, it's okay to look at things differently, and but it's also good to have your be a little bit more down to earth so you can see what's going on. That way you can navigate your life. If you're in complete delusion, it is hard to handle reality. Well, yeah, it's like like you try to go to like alternative medicines don't always work. Anything that's going to cure everything, and it doesn't. That happened to Mother God. So, breathe you the moon cycle. We are feminine frequency. So with darkness to be revealed, a lot of these souls that have just made bad decisions in their past, caging themselves up. And now it's time to release. And some of you are there to release them from their jail cell, their inner prison, or yourself for that matter, if you wish to be. Sometimes you just have to allow it to let the water, so let the water spill, let the reality open up. And it can be a doozy. It's like the more that you, yes, know about someone, the more that you can heal them, but also the closer you can get. So the more shadow frequencies you know about yourself or the reality that you're in or those around you or whatever it might be, whatever you need to know, um, yeah, it can move you to the next level. So yeah, it's up to you, but it's like you put your energy into whatever it is they need to know, let the universe tell you basically if you want to. And this can help. Doesn't mean you'll like make things happen faster. It depends. Or it can just give you some more at ease. You might have some anxiety, and it can clear anxiety. It's like you wonder why. And some of it's family related, within yourselves or someone you know or whoever might be, or past life lineage. Yeah, some of the bloodlines that you can incarnate in, and there are some parents here that are obsessed with their kids and try to control them and even destroy them. It's like, especially if you have a parent trying to destroy their child and it doesn't work, then you have a better parent. It does happen. It's vicious, but it does exist. It's unfortunate. Yeah, well, you come in here. Yeah, you wonder why you incarnate with something like that. It's a trap. Yeah. It's you to survive it, and yeah, it might not be easy, but it's karmically connected. There's different reasons for it. Also, you're getting knowledge from that person too, from that parent energy too. Like you wonder how you get like secret knowledge by having just ruthless parents that are just absolutely soulless, demonic energies. And then you wonder why you know what you know. You pass the test, yeah. Yeah, it's just not all parents have to be difficult. Some are just demonic energies. The entry point here is not always as friendly as you like it to be. Not that you're going out of town. Not everybody knows what you've been through, but some parents are really here to just take you off the planet. I mean, literally just destroy everything. Some of them are really good at it, and then of course they deny it, sort of, sort of. Sometimes they, yeah, it's like you're going through a lot, and they say almost like the parents is good. It's like, jeez. It's like, you have to go through a process. Like, yes, but there's certain situations like you can, it is okay to have some help, especially when you're younger. But either way, yeah, there's a lot of soulless frequency out there. But also, that becomes the more you're allow yourself to become more aware of that, the more you can move forward from it. And eventually, that the parasite frequency will be swallowed into the earth itself. Why these parasite beings still exist? Well, this is their world, so they do have power here. It's kind of like they govern the chaos here, chaotic archon beings. Yeah, some of them are completely arrogant, but they still have issues. So the archon frequency is just they might be architecture of your reality, but they have a lot of issues. And some of them is self-destruction, but they still survive it, and then also destroying your life. It's like, but you get imprinted with their knowledge. You just can you survive their knowledge? That's the other thing. You survive the traumas of it and then transmute it and turn it to something light, which is not easy. It actually makes your power more stronger, more powerful. But it's not easy, as you maybe know. So blessings.